Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome back to Seeking Out Sunshine and another episode of Let Your Light Shine, where we step outside the pages of our coloring books and reconnect with our spirits, abandoning all the rules and confines of lines and borders and exploring the complete creative freedom of merging our favorite mediums with a weekly affirmation. My name is Ashley if you are new here, and if you are returning, to all of you, I am so glad that you are here. I will be using our Gabrielle Bernstein set that we have seen multiple times by now, and Spirit Junkie is the one that called to me this week. I hope that everyone had a wonderful week full of awesome experiences and treasures that will be part of their memories. And if you didn't, I hope that today gives you a space to reflect on some of that and release some of those emotions that you may have experienced or gone through. All right, let's see what the universe has for us this week. The universe is being stubborn. Oh man, that's probably a reflection of me because I can sometimes be very stubborn, friends. Okay, I think we're going to go with that one. Okay, let's see what we've got. I seek out happy people who inspire to be great. I seek out happy people who inspire me to be great. This is awesome because this is what we're all doing here. We're all part of this beautiful coloring community to have fun and something that brings us joy and experience that joy with other people. And this community is beautiful. This community has they're a really good example of how to be encouragers and uplifters and help you seek out sunshine throughout all of this process. And at the same time, this community is full of such a wide range of talents and gifts that emerge from each coloring page that we see. And so when I was young, my parents used to tell me, you never want to be the smartest person in the room. And I think that this is the same here. You never want to be the best anywhere, that's passed on to my kids. You never want to be the best athlete or the best actor or whatever, because we grow when we are challenged. We grow when we are inspired. We grow when we are put in situations that make us think and reflect and not stay stagnant where we're at, right? No matter how old you are watching this video, whether you are young and, just kind of beginning your journey, or whether you've been around and you're seasoned, we are always supposed to seek out people who inspire us to be great. Who do you let in your circle? Who are you giving your energy to? Those are the people that help you grow, right? I love that we always have this flower for growth. But yeah, I'm excited to do this page. I hope that you will get out all of your supplies, or maybe the supplies that have been scaring you a little bit this week. Let's be inspired to try something new, because we are surrounded by people who want us to succeed. I want you to shine so bright. There is nothing that can be dulled in your own light by encouraging other people, by being kind, and by uplifting them. So let's all just play today, have so much fun, and see where this card leads us. I will see you in a little bit. I seek out happy people who inspire me to be great. So today I have to give a shout out to Magic of Florals over on Instagram. I saw her do something similar with the packing tape on one of her journals, and I just thought it was so cool and beautiful, and I wanted to try it myself. So thank you to Magic of Florals for your inspiration this week in my journal. But that's how I started. I wanted to take some inspo from the flower on this page and just what it represents for growth. And as we grow, we discover and understand more about the types of relationships that not only we need in our life, but that we deserve in our life. And I think that something we've been focusing a lot in our family is who are we allowing into our circles? So I think about relationships and the people in my life as circles that expand out, right? In the middle, I have a very small circle, and those are my ride or dies, so to speak. The people that in every single tough moment and all of the in between to the happy, joyful moments are going to be there with me to pick me up, to celebrate with me, to encourage me. They're the people I can count on 110% every single time, right? They have my full trust. They've earned that. And like I said, they are my inner circle. And then those circles expand out, right? And I think about who goes in those circles that expand out. And then who is outside of my circle completely. I think something that took me a very long time in life to understand is that not everybody needs a place in your circle. And that doesn't mean that we are rude or that we are unkind. It just means that to give somebody a space in that circle, you are doing an energy connection with them, and you are transferring that back and forth between each other. And sometimes that connection is not healthy, nor is it needed at that point in your life. And so it's okay to not allow them in that inner circle. Again, always being respectful to those people. But I think I would encourage you to reflect on who are in your circles. Maybe even draw that in your journal this week or on a separate piece of paper and really think about who are you putting in your circles? Who are you allowing there? Are your groups and your friendship groups and the people that you give time to, are they deserving of that? I think it's okay to choose ourselves sometimes. In the last couple years, I've had to remove myself from relationships that weren't serving me in a positive manner. I've had to cut cords, so to speak. So I cut the energy cord between me and someone else or a couple other people to save my soul and my sanity, not save my soul, but save my sanity and save my heart from the heartbreak that was occurring from things. And that doesn't always mean that they're out of your life. Some of the people that I've had to cut cords with are still in my life because it's just the matter of fact, but I've cut the cord to no longer give them the direct connection to me. And that has brought me so much peace in my life. It has allowed me to give space for the people who truly bring me joy. It allowed me to have space to come and start this channel and find you and to find this community and be so inspired and so motivated and uplifted by each of you and others in this community who are just truly bright, gorgeous human beings. And that's what I'm trying to do with my circles. That's what I'm trying to find, the people who really bring out the best in one another, the ones that have each other's back, the ones that are authentic and show up for themselves in brave ways, but also other people. And there's space for both. And that's what we have to realize, is that if we will just show up cheering each other on to greatness, we will rise in that moment too. So I have the circles on there to remind myself that there's different circles, and I am the director of who gets the doors open to them and who doesn't. Always being kind and respectful in that process. Nor do I tell people what circle they are in my life. But I need to reflect on that often and ask myself, why am I choosing to show up in these places or with these people? And what are they doing to continue to allow us to pour into one another? Because relationships are two-way streets. It's not just a one-way road. And so I think that's really important. The flowers remind me that I need to be in spaces and with people who continue to encourage me to grow. And I just want to thank you guys, like all of your comments and those of you that are reaching out in other ways, those that are giving me encouragement, those that are trying out things that they see on here. Like, I just can't tell you how much it means to me that we are building a community of people that are just full of beautiful love and light. And I'm so grateful. I had a lot of fun creating this page today. This part did not go how I wanted it to, and I just rolled with it, and I love how it turned out. It was not my first intention, but sometimes that's life, right? We have to pivot, and I really am happy with how it turned out. Again, thank you to Magic of Florals for inspiring me with this really cool addition to my page this week. I love it. I want to try it with some different things in the future. I loved playing with my watercolors and doing things that I haven't tried before. And I was able to do that because you all make me brave. You all pour into me in a way that allows me to show up a little more fearless than I have been in a long time. And so thank you for that. I hope that you will show up a little more fearless this week. I hope you will seek out the people that are sunshine, the happy, right? I think of happy as sunshine. I hope you will seek out the people who are sunshine to your soul, who will inspire you to be great, who will remind you that you were meant to shine, and that will allow you to show up exactly as you were created to be. I am sending you all my love and light. Take care. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.